Alright, welcome back to more Standard and Arena with me, Autumn, aka Rainy the Witch. It's good to have y'all back for some more Standard. We're playing some more Esper, one of my favorite decks in Standard right now. Been messing around with a bunch of different Esper Pixie lists because I'm excited about the stock up card and just want to see how it feels in different builds. Of course, Esper Pixie, for those not familiar, all about bouncing and replaying your stuff. You've got Pixie, Fear, and Tanic big enough to bounce your stuff. This lets you bounce and replay Hopeless Nightmare, Talent, Momentum Breaker, Nowhere to Run to re-trigger these enchantments, get a lot of value in the process. Deck has been feeling really nice. We're still experimenting with stock up though. Very interesting card, gives you a lot more late game, of course. Currently, I have a more controlling mid-rangey build here. At some point, I want to try out Optimistic Scavenger back in the deck again and see how that feels as well, but pretty excited to just cast some stock ups generally. All right, well, this is a keep. We've got the turn 1 Dreams, turn 3 stock up. Oh no, they're going to duress my stock up. That's so horrendous. Oh, they duress the Dreams. Interesting. So they have a creature in hand they really care about. Might be a Preacher of the Schism. Could be a main deck Bailoff, of course. All right, well, we have drawn 2 lands. That is unfortunate. What do I think about Dreams versus Intimidation tactics? I think 3 mana to cycle is a lot of mana. And I think Dreams hitting Oculus from the yard is pretty nice. Could just take a town, ain't big enough. I guess so. Use the second stock up to find a bounceable here. We're going to be taking a lot of damage. Not doing anything until turn 3 is a little bit sad with them taking our Dreams there. Oh, but they also don't play out a threat, so that's nice. I have 8 cards in hand, so if I stock up, I have to discard unless I play out untapped land. I could just play Talent, say go if town ain't big enough open. Try and buy a little time here. Could be fine. Oh, or I could go Pixie, bounce Talent, replay it. That's also nice, right? Oh, they could have Terrace under open, of course. I think I kind of dig this. I'm just going to say go. Yeah, there is a lot of Oculus right now. People are very excited about it with the new Jeskai lists. I faced a Jeskai Oculus list playing the Stormchasers talent package earlier today, and it looked pretty sick, honestly. The fact that you can return Helping Hand and cast it for 1 mana is like really cool. Gives you a nice turn 5 play. All right, here's a Sentinel. We're probably just going to bounce it and buy ourselves some time. Ooh, I could also bounce this Dread Knight, untap Gixes, kill the Sentinel, start gaining some life. This denies them their map too. This is like alright. People thought it was a dud. Yeah, I don't know if it's good or not, but it seemed like, at the very least, interesting. Oh, you mean meant in general? I mean, it's true. People did think it was a dud in general. The card's kind of ludicrous, though. I don't know. The fact it's like just a fine 1-drop that also gives you incredible late game value and has a bunch of cross synergies is so messed up. I'm worried they might have a cut down, but I guess it's too late for them to use it. Now we get to gain 4 life, which is kind of a huge game. Yeah, the cardboard theory is strong on it. It's a lot of cardboard. It is certainly a high quantity of cardboard. All right, 15 plays 15. Our hand is stacked too. We got stock up, we got a bunch of bouncing. And they're playing out the mighty 3/2. A noble creature indeed. Dreams of Steel and Oil. I guess untap land, question mark. Oh my god, if they chump block, we get to hit something from their yard and the Dread Knight from... Sorry, we get to hit Dread Knight from yard and something from their hand. That's so messed up, right? That's so good. Get in there, 5/5. Do you want to block, opponent? You feel like blocking? But Rainy, why are you playing Dreams of Steel and Oil? I just don't understand, Rainy. Why would you register Dreams of Steel and Oil in your deck? Rainy. Well, turns out we might have lost if I hadn't had Dreams of Steel and Oil there, so you know, that's nice. We would have got bushwhacked and sacked like 2 lands and a talent. Phew, terrifying. Maelstrom Pulse my talent, acceptable. Go for the throat my otter, also acceptable. There's more of that stuff where that came from, let me tell you. Alright, I just take Hopeless Nightmare, right? And I suppose go for the throat. And then we go Nightmare, Pixie Nightmare, get our Reef down. Dispose of our opponent's hand in the process. Talent is basically 1 mana Fable. If you squint real hard, Fable is basically like having to pay 3 mana for your talent. I think we can say this has been a strong game for Stock Up. Stock Up has looked impeccable this game. Golgari has looked like a Golgari this game. Oh, my town ain't big enough. That's rude. Easy. Yeah, Hopeless Nightmare is just like Duress plus Lava Spike with buyback. You know? Basically what it is. What cards do I even want to board out in this matchup? Oh, I guess my Hopeless Nightmares probably. I know we were just praising Hopeless Nightmare, but this probably isn't the matchup for it. Because they're going to have a bunch of Bailoffs. Yeah, when your discard spot looks at Fort Seas, looks at Hopeless Nightmare. One of these is not like the other. Yeah, Nowhere probably isn't thrilling. I agree. I wonder if I want a Preacher over Nowhere. Or Garbage is so poorly positioned at the moment. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm always saying. On this stream, we badmouth Go Garbage. I want this Preacher over Nowhere. I don't really know. It's like fine. Yeah, they don't really play Glisser anymore. Is the thing. Glisser's old news. This is when my opponent now casts Glisser against me, and I have to eat my words. What's even not going on over there? I don't know. Golgari cut the one good card from their deck because it dies to nowhere to run. So now they have 0 good cards in their deck instead. Look at our Dimir hand. Hello. Let's play green in our black mid-range deck so we can slash Glissa. Indeed, indeed. Wow. Wow, they're trying to get me with the sideboard Broncos. Look at them go. They play green in their black mid-range deck so they can slash Bushwhack now. Phenomenal. Alright, opponent, can you please stop with these Broncos? They're actually pretty scary. Hey, I'll have you know, Caustic Bronco is literally Dark Confidant, and that card used to be very strong a long time ago. I'm sure I just raised a very convincing argument there. Yeah, we decided to play a playable deck, Jamura. I decided I like winning games. It's just the amount of trash talk that would make it funny if we lost. Indeed, indeed. Hubris, thy name is Rainy. Ooh. Good card. It's a pretty good card. Don't know what I'm doing with it, but it is a good card. I worry that if I main phase it, they get to cottage it. So I'm probably just going to vibe here for a sec. These pain lands, though. Phenomenal stuff. I guess I kind of want to bounce the removal spells because then Talent can get back the town. And I can hold it open again. Yeah, we went off with the Obliterator deck once. It did not feel terribly impressive, though, in a general sense. But I want to know where to run this Dread Knight. They get to draw cards off it. But it also stops me, like, dying. I say, when I have 12 non-blue mana left available to me for the rest of the game. Good card. Yeah, we have to not die. I'm inclined to agree. I wish I could set up this Crypt before doing talent loops to start making 2/2s. Be pretty nice. Stable Passage mana base. It might be possible. I think it's tough though. You definitely lose a lot in the process. Alright, the Dread Knight value will continue until morale improves. Worried they're gonna terrace under me. Oh, they're gonna cut down me. That's way less scary. Hey, look, mana that doesn't kill me. What do you know? Such a novel concept. We have all the verges we're ever gonna get. Let's bounce this Cadaver Lab, I guess. It was maybe an argument for bouncing Stormchasers instead. Yeah, we have 10 of the, like, hypothetical 20, and we're just never going to get the other 10. Alright, here comes the cottage. They might kill my fear before swinging. Or they might not, apparently. Oh, they want to eat my Tatabi. That both makes a lot of sense, and is also kind of fine with me, right? This might be bad. This, like, plays into a removal... This, like, plays around a removal spell, but it costs me 3 life. But, I don't know. I just need to really make sure this cottage dies pretty badly. And the courtyard means we have mana, some mana to work with at least. We can also gain life off the momentum breaker at some point too. I don't know. I assume there is a pattern, but it's mostly vibes. There's definitely, like, reasoning behind the madness. I just don't know it off the top of my head. It's something to do with the color wheel. So the original has, like, blue, whites. So, yeah, they're clockwise. They all go clockwise. Cool. That makes sense. I will say it's maybe, like, my least favorite thing in Magic ever, that the second set of verges work the opposite way around from the first set. Also, common Dreams of Steel and Oil W. But Rainy, why don't you play Negotiation instead of Dreams of Steel and Oil? Negotiation has cycling, Rainy. What are you doing playing Dreams of Steel and Oil? An excellent question, chat. One we will wonder for many years. Oh, it's a Maelstrom Pulse. It's a good thing they don't know about the second town ain't big enough. You would never realize that was an option. It's great, right? it's a pretty nice option. Can't deny. God, bouncing Breaker's kind of sad because I want to gain life off it really badly. But I should also maybe have an Obliterator answer in hand, I guess. This town plus Intimidation Tactics. Shh. Let me feel smug, okay? Let me have this. I deserve this. Oh boy, I do not have a whole lot of life right now. Gotta be sad. My opponent does have a whole lot of Dread Knights. You figured it goes to the Adventure Zone? Yeah, I thought that for, like, literally forever until I played Paper and was like, oh, wait. That's pretty good, Duress. Slows me down a bit. Glad we put the Breaker in play. Yeah, the Breaker's pretty important right now. Like, gain 4 life is looking very juicy after we dealt, like, 12 damage to ourselves. Okay. Ooh, the bushwhack. Get in there. Then cast this Pixie. Pick up this talent. How unreasonable is it to, like, play out the Crypt and just attack them for 2 and say go? It's pretty weak into Duress off the top, but like that way if they kill my Pixie I can gain 4 to not die. And then the Stormchaser starts making zombies next time. Yeah, the creature does have trample. I could also hold back both my blockers. That is also an option. They are on 8 though. I guess holding back both my blockers is reasonable. Like, I kind of need some life total left just so that I can actually cast spells, right? Oh, they're also an 11, so attacking them just doesn't even matter that much, I guess. Cool. Yeah, the food. Their last card is land or bushwhack. Does seem plausible. Alright, I'll double block. They get to draw a card, which is annoying. But it is what it is. These Dread Knights are doing a lot of work for them. They're technically like 5 cards deeper into their deck than we are. Uh-oh. Restless Cottage is terrifying. This also only triggers once per turn, yeah. Also, if I bounce this Momentum Breaker, then I can't answer the Bail-Off. So I guess I'm not bouncing the Momentum Breaker? Slightly awkward. Alright, get back this Fear of Isolation. Cast this Fear of Isolation, bouncing Momentum Breaker. Cast this Momentum Breaker, getting rid of your Bail-Off. I guess play out the Stormchasers. We go down to 1, but then I can gain 4 off Breaker. Oh yeah, Seachrome Coast is like kind of a banger here, right? Best Seachrome Coast I've ever seen in my life. Goodbye, Fear of Isolation. Oh, they get to eat my town ain't big enough with their cottage. That's so bad for me. Yeah, cottage was secretly heinous for us. Like, maybe kind of unbeatable. Oh my god, opponent, please stop. Alright, so we're chumping with the otter. Apparently. Oh, just draw stock up. That would be nice. We do have 4 of them in the deck right now, so we should be so lucky. Oh, they triggered my Defiled Crypt. Let's go. Oh, they also took 2 off the bushwhack. Oh my god, opponent. Opponent took 2 off the bushwhack and triggered my Defiled Crypt so I could block. That's amazing. My mind is just like blown. Genuinely incredible. Combo, yeah. combo deck right now. Whew. Get a 2/2. Oh, I kind of want to attack both. I think attacking both goes kind of hard. If they block, I destroy evil my thing and then dreams their Dread Knight. What a game. This seems reckless, but very funny. It's certainly very funny. Alright, max level my talent, I guess. We'll draw a stock up eventually, one would assume. Uh-oh. That was a very, very good draw. We get a 2/2 on Otter, and we kill their Obliterator. This is the best Defiled Crypt I have ever cast. Genuinely phenomenal stuff. Oh, classic Golgari. Didn't even draw a stock up, and we took 10 damage off our lands, and we still won. Sign me up. This is a good mulligan to 6. I'm sorry, Gix's Command. I'm so unsure how to feel about this Gix's Command. Every time I cast it, it's like pretty great. There's also a 5-drop, which is a little bit of a hard sell. Such a tough game against Golgari, but really it was against our lands. Yeah, can you imagine if we drew like one fast land that game in our opening 3 turns? The game would have been so trivial. Maybe it should be the 5th stock up. Ooh. Whew. Yeah, that's kind of the thinking, Scooter. That's kind of the thinking on Gix's Command in this list. Powerful one-ofs. Very appealing. Alright, they go for the throat before I can town that plus Stormchasers. Makes sense. Attack for 2 and say go. There's a Preacher. Oh, I could just bounce it and make another Otter. Sounds like pretty funny. Oh, I could also Breaker it and then like bounce Breaker plus talent, and that's so much value. Yeah, Golgari again. Everyone loves their Golgari, apparently. If I had 4th land, I would really like the Breaker plan. Preacher getting embarrassed. Tail was old as time. TBH. Hopeless Nightmare, huh? Alright. Classic game. TBH. Go garbage free ones. 2-pair, not the best poker hand. Alright, this is probably fine. I don't know what I'm getting rid of. I almost want to get rid of the town. I don't really have like that much exciting stuff to bounce. And if we find a bounceable for Pixie, then the Crypt's gonna be the Crypt Lab's gonna be really nice. Oh, don't arrest me. Damn it. My dreams. Funny card. How do we feel about casting a Pixie? I guess I'm doing it. No, if we drew a Stormchaser's holding the Pixie is so much better. And this way we get a 2/2 instead of a... Oh, yeah, we could rebuy if they kill it. Right. No, you're smart, I guess. Yeah. I guess they had Anoint, so it didn't make any difference. They're so unlikely to kill it, though, right? When they literally know we have Lab in hand, so I don't know. Alright. Kaito is going to be pretty awkward against this Dread Knight, or this Obliterator. Okay, Destroy Evil off the top's good. I guess we're going to go Kaito, tap the Obliterator. Then we're going to wonder how we save this Kaito from this Dread Knight. Oh my god, opponent, please. I really need to kill this Obliterator at some point, but I guess I'm just going to kill the Preacher instead right now. Kill the Preacher, get in with the Kaito, draw a card. Let's see what we find. Not those. We do not find those. Well, that kills the Obliterator. Do I have to Dreams this turn? A bit of me just wants to destroy Evil the Obliterator, but then, like, the Dreams just might never have text. Well, the Dreams could potentially hit Dread Knight later. I don't know. Tricky. Restless Cottage, that's so good against this Kaito. Kill this. Very good card. Interesting. Not the best stock up I've ever cast. So I guess the question is now, am I casting this Dreams? I feel like if they had another creature, they'd have played it. And this Dreams interacts with the Dread Knight later after it dies. I get to hit stock up from my yard. Yeah, they could have a bail off, but I don't know. Alright, cast stock up. Interesting. God, I worry that playing the game this way is so slow. Maybe I need Stormchasers instead of stock up. I could almost get Stormchaser's Pixie, right? Instead of land, but I feel like the land's really good. I don't think I'm planning to block the creature land with ours. I think I'm hoping like we can reach a point where we can jump block it once or twice. Or if I get this Crypt down, this Crypt like kind of stops them wanting to attack, right? Oh, up to, so they don't have to exile, okay. Well, we do have a Destroy Evil in the yard we can get back as well. So that's an option too. I guess I'm just going to block this cottage. Saves me 4 life. Land is good. Now I can get back the Destroy Evil. This cottage. They put me to 6. So I can now freeze the Dread Knight, say go with Destroy Evil open. Stockhouse felt very strong. I like the card a lot. It helps you a lot in like the slower games. Like Stockhouse has been phenomenal this game, just for letting us grind together some resources. Alright, amazing. We now get to Dreams the Dread Knight. This worked out so well for us. Oh my god, and they have a creature in hand? We get the full 2-for-1 Dreams of Steel and Oil. Let's go! Let's go! And the crowd goes wild! Look at that value. Yeah, look at it. Delicious, delicious value. Hand is so close to amazing. I think it's probably a mulligan though. Well, this is worse. This hand sucks as well. Good stuff all around. Yeah. Fast land Tron, indeed. That's such a good way of putting it. Are they countering this? Oh, they're playing a Mastermind. Wow, we're back in 2024. What a throwback. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, stock up, save me. I really need to not get Kaito'd. I will say that much. Wait, Demir mid-range won a standard challenge? That's crazy. Didn't that deck have a 25% win rate at the PT or something? Interesting. Well, if we draw a good spell, maybe these otters can pressure Kaito. Otherwise, we can just lose horrifically, and that's also valid, I guess. Alright, they keep a card, terrifying. Okay. Drat. We needed to draw like a town or something. Dreams does not do it. I think I have to like get back town now. It's somewhat hard to imagine winning that game though. God, I wish one of these lands was untapped so I could dreams them at the same time. Get in 2 damage on Kaito. Would be very nice. Instead, I think we're just kind of done. Can't really battle back from here. Wow, hitting me for 8. I guess this can't be nowhere to run. Ooh, Momentum Break is interesting though. Let's go Dreams. See what they're cooking with. Oh, they play the Pixie. I think I might need to... Sorry, they play the Fairy Mastermind. I think I might need to bounce the Fairy Mastermind so this Breaker answers Soulstone. Right? Wow, those are some cards. I guess I'm taking this Mastermind. And then we break the Sanctuary and kill this Kaito. Sick turn. Yeah, that was a pretty sick turn. I agree. Now they get to play one thing. Up my Otter, sure. Oh my god, that's such a good draw though. That's such a good draw. Oh, hi Tony, good to see ya. Now I get to make so many Otters. Chump blockers for the Kaito. Get to start attacking him next turn. That's pretty good, I suppose. Am I missing Overlords? I think stock up. I think it's just like kind of hard to play stock up and Overlords. Because stock up is taking the place of creatures, so your like creature count for Overlords ends up really low. Is my concern. I know some people have been doing it, so maybe it's fine, but like that's kind of what my concern is, why I'm personally not doing it. Oh my god, this is actually really bad for me, right? The Floopy was such a good card for them. Because now if I bounce Preacher... I guess they have to chump, and we just have to hope they're... No, because they get a stun counter with the Kaito. Oh my god. This stinks. Yeah, I can bounce the Kaito. I think I might have to, but then they're like... Then they have a Preacher, which is like also not great for me. I think I might have to, though. And then a bunch of my stuff's untapping next turn. Maybe it's fine to bounce Kaito. Yeah, because if I bounce Preacher, I just die, right? And it's very hard for them to actually protect this Kaito when my Fear and Otter are untapping soon. What's over the resurgence of Demir mid? Genuinely have no clue. Very baffling. Please don't find a cut down, friend. Nice. Go to 2. That's a potentially lethal Siren. Incredible. Hmm. God, I wish I hadn't multiplied this game. It would be so easy. It would be so easy if I had like one more resource. Slightly bizarre attack. I think it kind of makes sense. Wow, they're actually letting it go through. So now I get to bounce the Preacher. Although I guess the Siren's still lethal. Maybe I still just have to bounce the Siren now. Maybe this didn't make sense. And then I get to have 2 blockers for Preacher. It just feels so horrendous doing that though. Oh, could I have feared a land? Did I not play a land this turn? Yeah, maybe I should have feared a land. Possible. Yeah. I guess this sucks, because now I just die to, like, removal spell plus them hitting a spell with map. But... Or, like, Kaito plus them hitting a spell with map. Whatever. Flood pits, etc. Okay. Well, if they hit a spell, I die. They hit a land. Good news. The stock Pixie or stock Pixie. On my deck list for my RCQs last weekend, I put stock asterisk Pixie. And then put a little asterisk up to the side that said up. What a game. What a game of Magic the Gathering that has occurred. How did it go? My first RCQ, I got to the finals, where I lost to my girlfriend. And the second RCQ, I went 3-2 and came 9th on Breakers. So overall, like, pretty solid. We're going to be playing possibly 2 more RCQs this weekend. All right, I need to get town in my hands so that I don't lose the game to Shouldred. Although I guess I also have Breaker, so it's fine. But it would be nice to have town in hand regardless. It makes things much less of a sweat. Eventually our speed will go up. Yeah, we've been at speed 1 for a long time. It is true. Thankfully, it appears my opponent is going to die. So, you know, that's good news. That sounded really mean. I didn't mean it in like the horrible way. I just meant I'm gonna cast lots of spells and my altars are gonna get very large. Oh my god, Scooter. Oh my god. So mature of you. Can you believe that I won this game? We mulled to 5 and spent like several turns on 2 life against multiple lethal creatures. Yeah, they said good game before turn 1. We won because A, our lands weren't killing us, and B, we cast the magic card Stock Up. Both these were strong. Oh, they're probably going to board in a bunch of creatures. I guess I want Destroy Evils. Dreams, I think, is not good against them. Could be wrong. It was like fine that game. Maybe it's okay, but definitely want Crypt. Breaker's so awkward against Siren. You should get the lands to play this deck. This deck's pretty sweet. It's a fun one. What if I want to bring in some baubles? Oh, Dreams is good against Curiosity. Yeah, it's okay against Curiosity. Maybe like a Dreams or 2 is fine. Maybe I'm underrating the card. I'm wondering if like Gix's command is kind of a trap. It feels pretty expensive. It interacts fairly poorly against Curiosity. Let's try this, I guess. Alright, this is certainly a keep. Let's introduce our opponent to the card Hopeless Nightmare and not get Spell Pierced. Okay, good. We passed the first test. If we got Spell Pierced there, the game would be kind of over. Urtai? What? Was that in the challenge list? It has been a hot minute since I've seen an Urtai. It was in the sideboard. Wow. Crazy stuff. Got it a Kaito. Wow. Alright. Hopeless Nightmares are about to go a little bit dead. I wonder if I meant to bring in a Bauble or 2. Wow. Dreams is so embarrassed. I wish I hadn't brought this in. I shouldn't have listened to chat. Hands just go empty so quickly in this matchup. And we're keeping in all our nightmares. I don't know. Imagine if this was a Grim Bauble. I could like never lose. They are keeping a Withering Torment. That is kind of wild. Oh, they have to land for the Mastermind activation. Yeah, this game's just over. I can't actually win this. My hand is just non-functional. And they have Preacher active. I guess I gotta scry. Maybe I gotta start attacking with these fears. Maybe that's the line. Start pushing in damage. I mean, Pixie is good with that plan. Maybe this is fine. Maybe I'm being slightly pessimistic. Withering Torment also makes them lose 2 life if they cast it. We have 4 damage rolled up in hand, which is nice. Obviously they're gaining 1 here, but we aren't like super far off having something resembling lethal. I mean, this Hopeless Nightmare literally represents lethal, right? They either take 4 and go to 5, or they kill a thing and they go to 5. I guess I am keeping it. Then I attack them for 4. I hope they don't have a normal removal spell. Oh yeah, or another Mastermind. Yeah, that would also do it. Then we go Nightmare. And the double Nightmare forces them to cast as Torment or discard it. And either way, I'm fine. Discard the Torment, makes sense. A lot of life to pay right now. Oh, there's a Mastermind. That means they're dead though, because that means they can't draw to anything with a Mastermind to save them. Let's go. You love to see it. Yeah, I think I don't want Dreams in this matchup. I think I just want things that like play to or interact with the board. Because their deck is so good at emptying its hand, and we already have all the Nightmares left in.